Did you guys know that there is a variety of Asian yard-long bean that is a bush type? That's what these are. This is a bush type, and these back here are Kentucky pole beans along the fence. But these here are an Asian yard-long bean, and it's really cool because they only get like this high over the ground, and then they shoot out these gigantic pods that often go all the way down and touch the ground. A farmer down the way from me gave me some of this bush variety, and I'm very excited to try it and see how it works, because you could grow it in smaller spaces without having to deal with putting up trellises. So yeah, this is a bush variety of Asian bean. Let's go take a look at the chickens. We have had a bad time with chickens lately. The rats got in. You remember all those chicks? The chicks are all gone. All 4 chicks were killed by rats. Take a look at this. See that? They are digging underneath the concrete edges. This is insane. I have never seen such persistent rats in my life, and it kills me because we wanted to raise more birds. So we had enough eggs, because we just don't have near enough eggs for our family. And everything we do gets thwarted. So if I let them out, I couldn't let them out because I didn't want the chicks getting carried off by a predator. So we kept them in here, and I went around and I did all of the extra screening and put the board up there, tied on new pieces, and they're not able to climb up and get in. Look, it goes all the way to the top. There's no entry up top, but I found that, see these holes? Some sort of evil tropical rat is finding ways to get in. And look at here. They get in and they eat my chickens. They kill the chicks in the night. So night after night they disappear. And I'm just really, it's ridiculous. I'm starting to think it's probably not worth keeping chickens. They're really good for composting things and making a few eggs, but if I can't raise chicks, it's just discouraging. It's, you know, the concept of chickens is always much better than the reality of chickens. You know, you think that you're going to have a self-sufficient homestead, but by the time you end up feeding them and everything, and when they keep getting murdered in the night, you kind of think, how much money did I spend per egg? Maybe I'll let one of my neighbors raise chickens. They do a very nice job foraging and taking care of themselves, but they just can't keep their babies safe from the rats, which means I can't raise more of them properly. I used to have an incubator. I could have incubated and then raised chicks until they were larger, but even then I'm not sure how big a chick has to be before it would be safe from this sort of persistent, nasty rodent predation. And the rooster, when he's asleep in the night, that's when the rats are out, he doesn't see them and scare them off. I've seen the hens chase off predators during the day. I watched one of the hens attack a dog that came into the yard that was going after her chick. But when they're in the night, they're real dopey and they can't do it. So there we go. There's no entry point to this. I would have to dig around, trench around probably, and bury screening to keep the rats out. And I just don't know if I'm going to do that. Anyhow, there's the update on the chickens. Very sad. Kind of a depressing episode. So be sure to like and subscribe. And visit us on the web at chickenfuneralhomesforthenextlife.com.
Home, no more home to me, whither must I wander? Hunger, my driver, I go where I must. Cold blows the winter wind over hill and heather. Thick drives the rain, and my roof is in the dark.